In last year, June, Uganda and South Sudan signed a power sales agreement to boost electricity trade between the two neighboring countries and social economic development in border towns of Oraba, Elugu, Kaya, and Nimuli. And now, Uganda is negotiating with a Chinese company called Sino Hydro Corporation Limited, a Chinese firm, for the development of a 180 million power transmission line to allow Uganda export power to South Sudan. This is very good, and in as much as Uganda is negotiating with this Chinese company to be able to build this transmission line, they should do well to see that they get the appropriate value for their money, and they make sure that this company is not building it for them at a higher rate, because at the end of the day it might affect their agreement with South Sudan. Because sometimes you find out that some of these companies, they come in, they build these things, or they carry out these constructions, and at the end of the day you see it's just like a businessman importing goods, and at first the clearing amount was at a certain amount which was durable for his business. On his goods arriving, he's found out that the government has increased the price of clearing. Then you see that he has to equally increase the prices of those items, which might hinder or even make it hard for him to sell off those goods. So Uganda should get the best value for their money in terms of building this transmission line, and when they do, because it will go a long way in doing a whole lot of wonders between Uganda and South Sudan, because it's not going to only be electricity that they are going to be using this transmission line for. They will be using it for other businesses, which is going to help in promoting these two countries, which is going to help in strategizing these both countries and putting them in a certain situation that they will flourish in a certain manner that they don't even expect it, because outside the electricity is going to help them in social economic development in the border of these four cities. So it is fair enough, yes, and Uganda should do well to sell the electricity to South Sudan at a cheaper rate, or at a doable rate. Yes, because it is business for Uganda too, and every businessman wants to make profit. But please, they should not put all their problems in this electricity sale to South Sudan, because South Sudan is already going through a lot at the moment, and this country has been under war for more than 1 year now, which is going to take them a whole lot to rebuild their country after when they have finally sat on a round table and find a long-lasting peace and stop this war. Yes, the earlier the better, because the citizens of South Sudan are suffering in different countries when they run to for safety. Some of them, even where they run to the so-called safety, are paying for their lives, even though that was the main reason why they ran in the first place. So the earlier the both sides in South Sudan sat on a round table and find a solution and stop this war, the better for everybody.